Hey guys, Tavis Piatoli, sports dietitian for the Taylor Hooten Foundation. Today's topic is, how much protein do you need to build muscle? Well, before we really kind of talk about numbers when it comes to protein, let's figure out what are some things that we need to do to build muscle, right? Because it's not just eating a lot of protein, just doesn't make your muscles grow bigger. There needs to be a couple of other factors that really play a major role in here. Number one, you have to be lifting weights. So if you want to build muscle, you have to do things that actually create a stimulus, put tension on the muscle tissue, and do what's called progressive overload. So one key important way to build muscle is to have the right type of strength and conditioning program. So what progressive overload means is there needs to be an increase in volume and tension on the tissue to where each week your training program gets a little bit more intense, but not that it's short burst, high intensity training. It's more the fact that the amount of weight you're lifting is increasing over the course of time each week. So there needs to be tension on the muscle 3 to 5 days a week, at least probably 3 minimum, 4 to 5 optimal for an effective strength and conditioning program to build muscle tissue. Number two is you have to eat enough calories. If you're not eating enough and you're doing too much, you're not going to build muscle. And there's nothing you can do from a protein standpoint to help that exacerbate it. It may prevent muscle loss, but if you're in a big calorie deficit and you're doing too much activity, if you're burning, let's say, 4,000 calories and eating 3,000, you're not going to see your weight go up. You're going to lose weight, and you're probably going to sacrifice some muscle tissue if you're not getting enough protein. So you have to have a good strength and conditioning program. You have to eat adequate calories. We have to eat enough. And really what helps is being in a surplus. If you're trying to gain weight, then that really helps with muscle building. But the last thing is adequate protein. Adequate protein is an essential part of building muscle. And typically we want to shoot for about 0.75 to 0.8 grams per pound of our body weight. So if you are 150 pounds, about 120 grams of protein. If you're 200 pounds, about 160 to maybe 170 grams of protein. At the most, 1 gram per pound. Anything more than that is really not going to get utilized for muscle tissue utilization. For your body, your muscles are not going to use that for what it's supposed to use it for. So research has showed there's really no reason to ever go more than 1 gram per pound. So if you're 200 pounds, you shouldn't be eating 250 to 300 grams of protein. That's not going to help you build muscle faster. So hopefully that was helpful. When it comes to protein sources, obviously lean protein is going to be your best option. So things like chicken, fish, extra lean ground beef or lean beef sources, eggs, a lot of great dairy products like Greek yogurt, milk, protein powder like 100% whey protein. Now, even if you're not a if you're a vegetarian or vegan, then plant-based proteins are completely fine, and you can get enough protein following those types of diets. So most important, though, lifting weights 3 to 5 days a week. Number two, adequate calories. Number three, about 80% of your body weight coming from protein, good quality lean sources, whether you're plant-based or not plant-based. So hope that was helpful. TaylorHooten.org. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you soon.